Hi friends, so today we're going to be looking at the verb gustar, which is the Spanish verb that we use for saying that we like things or people. The thing is that it is kind of tricky, it doesn't translate directly from English, and students actually make lots of mistakes when using this verb. By the end of the lesson, we'll be able to say things like I like apples, you like Mary, or we like to dance. Let's do it. So this is how gustar works. The thing is that in English I can say, for example, I like Madrid, Madrid the city. So in this case I am the subject, I am the one doing the action of liking, and Madrid is the object, it's the one being liked. But in Spanish it's the opposite. Madrid is doing the action to me. So we should translate it, instead of as to like, as to please or to be pleasing to. Instead of saying I like Madrid, we say something like Madrid pleases me, or Madrid is pleasing to me. So Madrid me gusta. And we are saying gusta because Madrid is a third person entity. So we are conjugating gustar in the third person. Gustar is a standard regular verb ending in AR. So in the present tense it would be conjugated gusto, gustas, gusta, gustamos, gustáis, gustan. So Madrid, third person, it, gusta. Madrid me gusta. So instead of I like Madrid, Madrid pleases me. Madrid is pleasing to me. Madrid me gusta. Even though Madrid is the subject, it's very common with gustar to place it at the end. So instead of saying Madrid me gusta Madrid. So the order is similar to I like Madrid, but we are not saying I like Madrid. We are saying Madrid pleases me. Madrid is pleasing to me. Me gusta Madrid. Madrid is still the subject, the one doing the action. If we want to say something like you like Madrid, or she likes Madrid, he likes Madrid, etc., the conjugation for gustar is going to stay the same, because in all those cases, Madrid is still going to be the one doing the action. So it's going to be gusta, third person singular. So you like Madrid. We could say Madrid te gusta, or more commonly, te gusta Madrid. He likes Madrid, le gusta Madrid, or she likes Madrid, le gusta Madrid. So the pronouns that we have to use are me, te, le. I like Madrid, me gusta Madrid. You like Madrid, te gusta Madrid. He or she likes Madrid, le gusta Madrid. And then nos, os, les. We like Madrid, nos gusta Madrid. You all like Madrid, os gusta Madrid. They like Madrid, les gusta Madrid. So where do these pronouns come from? They are similar to the ones that we use with reflexive verbs, if you are familiar with them. With reflexive verbs, the pronouns are me, te, se, nos, os, se. In this case, the third person ones are different, though. We are using me, te, le, nos, os, les. So these are the indirect object pronouns. Indirect object pronouns are kind of complicated when used like normally as a standard indirect object. Gustar is kind of a special verb. It's called a verbo de afección, and it just phrases the person that receives the pleasure or whatever, the person being pleased, or the person that Madrid is pleasing to. We just phrase it as an indirect object, and that's just the way it is. So therefore we have to use the indirect object pronouns, which in Spanish are me, te, le, nos, os, les. I like Madrid, me gusta Madrid. She likes Madrid, le gusta Madrid. We like Madrid, nos gusta Madrid. They like Madrid, les gusta Madrid. Me, te, le, nos, os, les. Sometimes, however, we duplicate this pronoun. So instead of saying me gusta Madrid for I like Madrid, we say a mí me gusta Madrid. So what's the purpose of this a mí? Well, it really doesn't add anything. We just add it for emphasis, sometimes to clarify or to make a point or to make the sentence sound stronger. But really, a mí and me are the same thing. So a mí me gusta Madrid. We're just duplicating the pronoun a mí and me. It's just different type of pronouns that we use for indirect objects. We are just using both at the same time. The átono and the tónico are called, but they are the same thing. So really there is no need to say a mí me gusta Madrid, but we can say it. So either I like Madrid, me gusta Madrid, or a mí me gusta Madrid. You like Madrid, either te gusta Madrid or a ti te gusta Madrid. For he or she, in this case, it adds some information because it clarifies the gender of the person. So she likes Madrid, a ella le gusta Madrid, and he likes Madrid, a él le gusta Madrid. So in this case, le doesn't clarify whether the person is male or female. A ella or a él does clarify it. We like Madrid, nos gusta Madrid, or the long form, a nosotros nos gusta Madrid. You all like Madrid, os gusta Madrid, or the long form, a vosotros os gusta Madrid. And they like Madrid, les gusta Madrid, or long form, a ellos les gusta Madrid. So the standard pronombres átonos, the indirect object ones that we use with gustar, again, me, te, le, nos, os, les. If we want to add the extra pronoun duplication, a mí, me, a ti, te, a él, le, or a ella, le, a nosotros, nos, a vosotros, os, a ellos, les, a ellas, les. A very common mistake that we should try to avoid is saying something like yo me gusta. If it's gusta, it's Madrid doing the action. We can't use yo. The subject is Madrid and it's a third person entity. So, a mí me gusta Madrid. Never yo me gusta Madrid. We either just say me gusta Madrid or a mí me gusta Madrid. So how would I say I like Laura, for Laura being a person that I like? Me gusta Laura. What about we like Laura? Nos gusta Laura. And if we want to say it in the long form, in the long version, a mí me gusta Laura, or a nosotros nos gusta Laura. If instead of saying he likes Laura or Madrid, he likes Madrid, for example, we want to actually mention the name of the person. In this case, we have to say a Juan le gusta Madrid. So the short form would be le gusta Madrid. We would have to infer that we're talking about Juan based on the context. But if we want to do the long form, we have to start with the preposition a. A Juan le gusta Madrid. Why? Because Juan is the object. Madrid is the subject doing the pleasing. Juan is the object receiving it. And in Spanish, when objects are people, we need the preposition a right in front of them, right before them. If we want to use it with verbs like I like dancing or I like to dance, in that case, we'll just use the infinitive. I like to dance. Me gusta cantar. And again, cantar, to dance, that infinitive is the subject of the sentence, is the one doing the pleasing. So, me gusta cantar, short version, and long version, a mí me gusta cantar. Pedro likes to dance. A Pedro le gusta bailar. Or I was saying cantar, bailar, sorry for dancing. Pedro likes to sing. That would be a Pedro le gusta cantar. We like to dance. A nosotros nos gusta bailar, long version, or nos gusta bailar, short version. So with any verb that we want to use, we just use the infinitive. We like to cook. Nos gusta cocinar. They like to watch TV. Les gusta ver la televisión, o les gusta mirar la televisión. You like to play the piano. Te gusta tocar el piano. Or the long version, a ti te gusta tocar el piano. And here's one more thing, and it's kind of important. So in Spanish, when we have a noun in the subject position and it has the connotation of in general, like cats are funny, like meaning cats in general are funny, we can't begin the sentence with the bare noun. We can't just say gatos son divertidos. We need the definite article. Los gatos son divertidos. With gustar, if we want to say that we like cats, since cats are the subject, even though we have them at the end, they are still the subject, we need the definite article. So we like cats, since we mean cats in general, we'll have to say nos gustan, and notice how I'm modifying gusta. It's not gusta anymore because it's not Madrid, it's they, the cats. So nos gustan los gatos, like the cats, but that just means cats in general. We like apples. Nos gustan las manzanas. Long version, a nosotros nos gustan las manzanas. So basically, when we say that we like things, or that you like things, or that they like things, Gustar gets only conjugated in the third person singular, gusta for Madrid, for example, or Laura, me gusta Madrid, me gusta Laura, or in the third person plural, gustan for things like cats, me gustan los gatos, or like apples in general, me gustan las manzanas. So that's it for today. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next lesson.